everyone, and welcome to A Farmer Plays Lord of the Rings Online. Now, I have my Let's Play, the episodes I'm doing, and then I'm going to do another series, which I go through at the same time, which are the Epic Quests.
There was little time to waste.
This is Book 1, Chapter 1, Unraveling the Thread. Now, these books are kind of the main storyline that goes on in the greater area. And that's what I'm going to do in this part of my playing. The other part is playing through each and every area that I go in. So if I go into an area, I will finish it. But these kind of take you all over the place and do all of that stuff. So if I go into a place, through a quest like this, that does not mean I'm going to finish that area. Now, let's start. The Dourhan's lord fled to Breland after his defeat, and not by mere chance. I see the hand of the captain of the Nine in all of these affairs. In the west, in the Shire, in Breland, we must unravel the thread of his plan, and I believe I know how. To the east of Bree there is a Blackwalled camp which my men have been watching closely. A shadow has recently spread across the camp. I believe it's there that Amdir has gone, and his dwarf lord as well. There we must go, and there we must end Amdir's life if he can still be called living. We will wait for nightfall and then make our move against the Blackwolds. Speak with me again when you are ready to depart. Okay, so what's happening here is that Amdir is part of the storyline that happens if you start in as a hobbit or a human. This is the storyline that you get, and through that storyline you will have no idea who the Dourhan's lord is. So we know, because we played through that, and most elves would know. But Amdir is a character that he's a ranger like Strider, and he was stabbed with a Morgul blade. Alright, so let's continue.
Are you ready to leave?
Are you prepared to travel yet? If so, then come nightfall we will move against the camp where Amdir and the Dwarf Lord have gone into hiding.
Strider and the Rangers pursue their fallen brother Amdir to the Blackwall's camp, but not all is as it seems.
There is evil afoot.
Can you feel the chill in the air? It is no natural cold, but the chill of fear, of evil. I doubt not that Amdir is here, but there is a greater evil as well. We should split our strength. For the good of Middle-earth, no one can be allowed to escape. Langlin and I will look for another way inside, while you and Torthan search for Amdir. We must be quick now, before the evil bursts forth from here and threatens all of Breland. We do as Strider says. Aye, sir. We move. Should I speak with you before we go?
How can I be of service?
Or we just go? Generally, you follow them. What happens if I just go? Nope. I have to talk to him.
Are you ready?
Come with me, it's time to deal with Amdir and these brigands. If Amdir escapes, it could spell doom for Middle-earth. Well, on that point, I'm not so sure why. Ooh, someone's coming out. What are those things? That dwarf has gone mad. Right, we can get them. Easy. the one thing you need to get used to when playing this game is that if you're playing with an NPC like this, after they enter into battle, they run back like this to their starting place and then come running again. So as from the point where he finds dude, so when he's aggroed by something, he will run to it and fight it, and then he will run right back to where he came from. So this is the place he's going to go after we fight here. See, he goes back to the place and then he continues. It's a little annoying, could be done better, but it has some benefits. Like, it gives you time to think, prepare and adjust, so it doesn't just endlessly go forward doing annoying stuff. So if I wouldn't be continuously using AoE, I wouldn't need to deal with ones that are green like this, but it's just in my nature to do AoE.
Silently now.
Down there in the southern corner of the camp, source of the Black Wolf's fear is there. Come. So the reason why I don't need to deal with them is because they're, you know, looking away, cowering. So the ones that attack us, they aren't afraid, and these that do attack us, those that don't attack us, they are afraid. Now, we're in for something. That would be Scorngrim. What do you want with me? I don't know anything. And you can see what's happening here. This is called dread. In the face of evil, you feel dread. So he's killed them. Now he's going to deal with us. With the rats? Oh, Barrowite. That makes more sense. Oh, bunch of stuff. Let's lock this in. What's this? Yeah, we're good. We'll speak to Torthan.
Stay a moment.
Who was that dwarf, and what power has he to command whites? That the Black Wolves were in terror of that creature certain, but I still sense something greater still in these ruins. And there, where is Amdir? Perhaps beyond that gate. Oh. We won't lose our nerve. We got a deed. So White Slayer and Lore of Cardolan. Oh, something's happening. The noise you heard was my dog. She was spooked by something. I don't know what. She just wanted to go into Bella. But det finns så. Well, let's focus on what we're doing. The dog's not doing anything she's not supposed to. She's just moving between couches. She's in heat at the moment, so that's the end of Amdir. That storyline would be way more significant to us if we would have played as a human or a hobbit. Or we could have played through the storyline if we would have moved immediately from entering into Ered Luin. We could have went into Archet and started from there, but yeah. It is a day both dreary and joyous. It grieves me that we were forced to slay Amdir, but a relief that he should now know peace. I will lead you back to Strider. I will return to my camp.
It's a sorry day.
The very air seems polluted by this night's business. We should tarry here no longer.
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
Yeah, so as you can see, there's a reason why people who like Lord of the Rings get sucked into this game, and for good reason. Let's talk to Strider.
Alas for Amdir.
It grieves my heart that the enemy was able to turn Amdir thus. He was my friend and kinsman. My people will remember him as the man he once was, good and noble. It troubles me that the Nazgul have crossed the river and moved into Breeland at just this time. There are events in motion which should determine the fate of Middle-earth. If you are able and willing, I may have another task for you. And we are going to choose will and fate and maximum morale. So essentially I'm going to take what's worth the most. It would be you and finish.
I have a task for you.
Right, so I'm just gonna do this chapter by
I have
chapter,
a task for you.
book by book. So yeah, the chapters are going to be as long as they are, and when they're finished, I end the recording. And with that, I thank you very much for watching. I hope I'll see you again. Bye bye.